Hello everyone, Grant right here. I wanted to take a moment today to do a video on my own live music. I do a lot of videos on this channel reviewing the work of other artists, but as some of you may know, some of you may not know, I myself am a working vocalist. I have been in the business for now almost 2 decades. I started my independent music career as a solo artist at the age of basically 12. I did my first demo in the studio at 12. I was on American Idol when I was 18 briefly, and shortly after I began my recording career, I released 5 studio albums, and in 2015 I became a professional local solo vocalist in Miami, as well as I've been a vocalist in various corporate bands all across Florida. I was most recently the lead singer of a corporate band here in Naples. I separated from the band this past February, but I have my own company, GRANTRAYMUSIC. I am basically I do solo shows all across East and West Florida now. So I wanted to give you guys some insight and give you a little bit of, a picture of what my show typically entails for those of you who may be interested in some live music. I'll give you a little bit of the 411 on exactly what I offer. Now, I have, in my career, I have done every kind of venue you can think of. I started out in restaurants. I did a lot of clubs, a lot of restaurants, lounges, bars, that whole scene. I was very, very active in the community even before I was hired as a professional in 2015. I started my career in those venues, and I'm very, very grateful for those, and I branched out from there. In 2015, I was a finalist in a singing competition that was televised, Ultimate Miami Voice, which was based in Miami at Magic City Casino, alongside some other great talent. And from there, I branched out into, as I said, other bigger venues, country clubs, a lot of private clubs and of that nature. I did a lot of gigs with different corporate bands in the area all across Florida. Miami, Broward, West Palm Beach, Deerfield Beach, Boca Raton. I've been all across, and I recently took my show here to Naples as the lead singer of a corporate band, but also a very, very busy solo entertainer here as well. And my show has really branched out from there. I have performed basically at almost every country club here in Naples. Estero, Fort Myers, Sarasota. I performed at Fresh Friday in Sarasota in 2024 when I joined the band, and from there it's just been forward. All about my solo show. Once again, for those of you who might be interested in booking me, my solo show is a track-based show. I have backing tracks that are based on live instrumentation. A lot of them are based on live big band instrumentation to create that live music feel while being very, very compact. And it's something that I've not seen too many solo musicians doing. A lot of bands are incorporating tracks into their setup more so, but I feel what I offer is something very, very unique. I can pride myself on saying I'm one of the premier vocalists in Florida. I have, over the decade and a half of my career, I've really, really proven that, and I've gained quite a reputation for being, one of the top runners in my field. But my solo shows consist of a variety of material, ranging from jazz. There is Motown in there. You have your soul, your disco, your funk, rock, a little bit of country, adult contemporary, pop, and I do top 40 as well. My shows are typically centered around a bit of a journey. I typically begin my shows with a kind of dinner set. The first half of my show is a little more on the low tempo side. There's a lot of jazz numbers in there, a lot of low tempo, old school soul and jazz in there, and then to the, once we cross that halfway barrier of the night, that's when I typically turn things up, and that's when we begin with the Motown, and then we begin the disco set. We do some rock, a little bit of country, and the top 40, and it sort of just goes from there. I'm very, very big on keeping my audience on their toes. One thing about me, I do have a very, very strategic approach to my shows, but one show is never going to be the same with me. I do like to change it up based on how the audience is responding, how my audience is feeling, and based on requests. I do also take requests from my audience. While I cannot guarantee that I'm going to know everything, I am pretty versed in a broad array of musical material from my life being a musician, so I do know a lot of music. So I can be on the positive side of knowing what I'm going to be presented with, but I do, once again, take requests. My setup includes a full PA system, a two-speaker PA system. I have a portable mixer, wireless mics, wired mics. Also, I have several mics in case there needs to be MC services or there's going to be speeches that need to be presented. I do have several additional mics that can be used, which is always a bonus. I do have compact lighting, your typical stands, MacBook, iPad, all of that good jazz. But my setup, I try to keep as compact as possible for a sleek presentation and a very, very seamless look in whatever venue that I'm going to be performing at. I just feel that's been my style throughout the years, and I just feel it really complements every venue that I've performed at very nicely. I have done a number of weddings as well. I've done corporate events. I do a lot of private events for different businesses across Florida. So I am very, very versatile, and I'm very open-minded as far as which businesses would like to have me offer my services. I don't like to advertise my prices online. I'm a musician who likes to do a consultation typically with whomever I'm going to be working with to discuss their budget and discuss my typical pricing. A lot of times we can sort of find common ground. And while I am flexible, I do have a range that I do require us to stay in as far as my booking fees are concerned. I typically do require a deposit for my services as well. I'm flexible with that as well, within reason. Like I said, that's why I like to consult with my clients first to sort of understand exactly what their situation is and what the budget is going to be for the event before we sort of go further in. That way I know if we're on the same track or not, as not to waste each other's time. And typically with any gig, I'm very, very big on dressing well. I will always be sort of presented in a nice suit. I am not a jeans and sneaker type of performer. If that is what you're looking for, I am not the guy. I do dress like that in my personal life, but when it comes to my show, everything needs to be to the nine, and I do like to be presented well. So I will always tell my clients that is sort of going to be the energy of my show, sort of upscale, refined, elegant. That is the kind of aura that I've built my show around throughout the years, and I like to keep it that way. And for those who would like to book me, my services, I am insured. I do have insurance, so need not worry about any of that. I am insured by a company called Next, and I do provide all the required documentation as per requested before any contracts or agreements are signed. So that is something that you can rest assured you are dealing with a complete professional. So that is basically everything you would need to know about Grant Ray Music, my live entertainment, my solo show, if you would like to book me, you can take a look at some of the links down below. I have a bunch of different material here on YouTube as well as other platforms. I do have several show reels from both solo performances and corporate band performances for review. I do have a live music booking profile that I'm going to have the link for down below, which you can get in contact with me. My contact information will be listed down below also. So if you have any events, you have corporate events, weddings, private events, anything that you would like top-notch live entertainment for, I am the guy you are looking for. I can guarantee you will not find another entertainer like me in Florida, and I would like to work with you. Get in touch with me and let's make it happen. I am wanting to thank everybody for watching this video today, and there will be more to come on my channel, so stay tuned and have a wonderful day. I will check you all later. Peace.